populated. Closing soon auctions, you're going to see all the details here, so you can see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And new account registration for approval. Looks like one person for a new account, right? And you want to have for approval. You could open the action, so you can decide who you want to join or not.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yep. And then, you have your current auctions breakdowns.
And also add, like, for example, if we want to add a step in sign up for our users, for example, if they are signing up, so we want to verify their identity. So there are third-party providers who can basically uh, identify or validate the ID which is being provided by a user. So can we add this step as well?
I'll let Gerald answer that one.
Well, actually, we can do it, and if it is according to your like, yes, we can do it, but we will kind of assess it if it would be, it will fall under customization or something that is above this, something like that. So yeah,
Right. So basically, everything is doable because we have programmers who can customize, to your liking.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, it would be if it's stuff that's added in and it could take a bit to do, then it would be part of a task list for the programmer to be like, okay, so I need to see what type of code I need, assess how many hours it's going to take. And they would give you a quote.
You have API integration as well. So they will provide the API. You can integrate within the form. Let's say we have three, like a workflow is depending on three screens. First screen taking into the user's credentials, information, address, and so on and so forth. Second screen connect to the API. API will verify the ID, third-party website, keep the documents, whatever they want to do. So once the ID is verified, then the process of registration is resumed, and then it comes to us, whether we want to approve the user or not, depending on. So these kind of little, customizations or stuff. So as I understand it, it is possible. And of course, once we have a scope of work, we can discuss further. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. So basically for the users, you can see like the basic information, first name, all that kind of stuff, email, telephone, login. Password just for security reasons is, blocked in case someone was to hack the site or any type of thing, then it'd be like, okay, they can't get other user information. So that's a good security measure to keep, your clients safe. It's their safety measure. And so your admin action, you have delete application, approve or decline or disapprove. And also you have buyers. So there's multiple different things. You can have people who are bidding and other types of stuff. So buyers that are active, you can disable them if you see like, they're not abiding the rules or anything.
Okay.
So all that stuff is like, you kind of get the idea.
Okay.
And so going back to defaults, because it's very important. So we have company settings. We got all that. You would choose your logo, company color. There's plenty of colors to choose from, whatever you like. This is your company information you're going to put in here, along with your social media setting links. And now for settings is very important because it has your duration of your auctions, how long you want them to be. Bid increments, if you want to add a different one, like maybe you want it to be $5, then you would just put that here and you would just add it in. So if I was to say like, 5 and I click add, well, now 5 is now built in. And so that's how you can add them, very simple. Closing days, you change that if you want. Dynamic closing, that basically means if someone's buying at the last second to win the item, it will allow the other people to have a chance to continue to bid for it, which then increases profit for you.
Okay.
And you can change that to
Yep.
like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And
Yep.
then the
Okay.
auction settings, this is where you're just going to add, it's basically auction category settings. And you're going to be like, well, I want to remove these and I want to add my own. So that would all be here.
Customize the field depending on what sort of item is being offered for an auction. Let's say if it is a book, we can customize the fields for that purpose, right?
Right. For you're talking about the category, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. So for example, if it was a book, then, books, just for example. And then, if you have a metafill title, anything like that, and just hit add. And now if I go here, you're going to see books.
Yeah.
And then, simple, delete it.
Okay.
Fees. This is if you want to do a fee regarding people who want to be sellers on your site. Let's see, if you wanted people to sell stuff with you, then you would be able to charge them a fee if you wanted to. This is optional. You don't have to use it. It's just stuff that's built in. Payment gateway. We have Moneris. You would be able to, if you wanted a customization on like a certain payment gateway that you like Square or anything like that, then that would just be a customization to put in here and have that put in and then just funnel through to the actual site. So all security and account information is stored on theirs. And it's just a funnel system.
Okay. That's probably the question to ask from the business users. Probably they might sign up with, payment gateway with a local bank. So then pretty much every bank has their own APIs and everything, and they're pretty standard to work with. So it's just depending how the business user wants with respect to fees and everything. So
right.
Probably this customization bit.
And then you have your terms and conditions. You're going to put all your information here, legal agreements, all that kind of stuff. Privacy policy, you'll put all the information here, user agreement, and meta tags you put here so you can be found easier on the internet. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this. You seem like you're very tech savvy.
Hopefully. So with respect to meta keywords, meta tags, is this like a website wide, or it depends on the item as well?
I believe since this is the administrator for the site in general, these are going to be keywords if you put in like books or, machine equipment or cars and stuff like that. And that allows it to pull up.
Okay. Got it.
Right, Gerald?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be site-wide. And specifically it's for the homepage. And you can customize the SEO or the meta tags for each of the categories.
Gotcha. Okay, so then we have auctions tab. This has active, upcoming, paid, unpaid, and unsold and closing soon. So you'd be able to keep an idea of what's upcoming. Oh, okay, this is upcoming right here. This is going to start soon. Or you've got paid. Okay, I see 2 items that have already been paid for. And it's kind of self-explanatory. Unpaid, no data available. And, unsold. All these didn't sell. And closing soon. This one's closing soon. So each one would have different categories that display what's going on, just so you can keep a better track. And what I want to do, just to kind of show you before we move on, is I'm just going to add an auction real quick so you can see how simple it is. Okay, so you see these here. I'm just going to click add auction. Auction title. I'm just going to do car 2, right? You're going to put whatever you want. It's just, I'll put 004. Then location, 10, California, and then you have auction type. You know, if it's a car, then you're going to have cars. I'm just going to do recreational vehicles for now. Item description, this is where you're going to, you know, obviously put your item description. Very simple. Set auction featured. This is if you want it to show up featured on the front. So obviously, like your main things you like that you want people to be engaged with, you can put on here.
Okay.
Start date. Yeah, we can keep it there, which means it'll show up. And then end date. You can see month, all that's built in. Whoops. From time, year. Let's say I wanted it to be like maybe 2023. And I wanted it to be in February 20th at 7 p.m.
Yep.
And start date, maybe I wanted January, you know, 2023.
Yep.
And this is a car, I would do, you know, 18,000, starting bid, 18,000, reserve bid, and bid increments, 500. So you would set that on each item to whatever you want. And then the simplicity is uploading images. You can also upload documents. Let's say if you had like a PDF document about an item that somebody was to get or a certificate, then all those you would upload in here as well. So we have that option that's available. Okay. And for example, I want to do this car. So I'm going to do it. Very simple. And that one. Okay, so now I have everything in place. Done. Car 2. I guess I'll just call it a BMW now. BMW 2016. Okay. And then I'll just go down here and click save. Save successfully. So now if we go over here, it's just going to populate right here. So I'll just hit refresh and there it is.
Very well. Okay.
And then if I click on it, boom, we're inside. Now you can see the current bid, you know, nothing started yet, obviously. All of that photo gallery. So you're going to add like all your images are going to be in here. It's also got a countdown so people can get excited like, oh, 31 days until I can bid on this. And one of the cool things is everyone can see this, but they can't move forward without logging in. So you have to log in, obviously. Okay. So it makes it very clear, like you really have to be part of this. If it's a private thing, obviously they can't do anything, but look on the outside. And, you know, this is if the documents, if you had the documents, again, nobody can see anything unless you log in. You can inquire, you know, ask questions to send a message, which will come to you or whoever you have on that. And they can also add it to a watch list. If they're like, oh, maybe I want these items on watch list to watch.
So all that. What my businesses want to know that probably they would like to people to have full information of this auction, and but for bidding purposes, they need login. Otherwise, I know for a fact for their liking they want to display all the information of the item to be for.
Oh, of course, it would all go like right here. This is all the description and area.
Like condition inspection.
Yep. all of that would go all right here. I just sadly put in 2 words, but it populates this whole area here.
Yeah, and any other information, for example, seller fee, commission on top of it, and all those fields, would they be part of it?
All of this is what, you know, the person who's not logged in will see, all the description and everything. And
Okay.
are you talking about the place bid, this area?
No, I just want to give you a sample. It would be good. Just a moment. I'm just like there is a benchmark site for us, auction site for us, where we probably look at that site as our benchmark. Let me just go there.
All right. Hey, Gerald, real quick, what's the password for this?
Oh, let me see. Let me check.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say in chat, I'm going to send you a link. So
Okay.
let's say if we click this link.
All right, clicking it now.
Yeah, you would see. Yeah, all this information coming up. And as you scroll down, obviously all this information is there, what not, and then you'll have an overview. It's saying condition, GST inclusive, location, what's the thing, and then obviously the description. So the generic information is coming from the overview in the overview bit. So that kind of UI, they'll probably be
Want to
looking
see?
at. Yeah, you want to see like this is the buyer premium, location is there, sales and the part of sale warranty, whatever, and then yeah. So can we have this kind of information from your software?
This is definitely possible. I don't know if it's fully built in like this. It would be a customization to make sure to have all the fields.
Yeah, so these are the fields that, and once you place a bid, obviously you don't have login for this, but as you are bidding, like for example, I'll just take a screenshot of a bid. Let me bid for this vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. So if you see the picture which I've just shared in the
Okay, I see it.
chat. Okay. So you see there's a buyer premium, administration fees, whatnot, and all the it's just an overview of placing the bid for the customer. I'll make sure I don't bid for this. I love it, but yeah, I don't want to bid for it now.
It is nice.
Yeah, so the vehicle prices went crazy. I mean, like at least last year, this kind of vehicle you probably could be able to purchase for probably something 20-ish. Now this vehicle is but anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the kind of expectation are from our users.
Okay.
Yeah, so that they want this kind of UX with respect to the auction website, so that they might have some more enhancements to this idea of auction, how it goes, and all. Of course, this will come from the business users. So then we can see what we can do with it.
Okay. Yeah, this definitely would
Since
be.
I've already developed you, I don't think so there will be any issues.
Yeah, this definitely looks like our programmers can definitely handle this. It would just be a customization, just like how customized it is. But yeah, it's definitely doable. I'll let Gerald confirm that, but yeah, it
Yeah,
seems similar.
it's very doable.
Okay.
It's very simple actually.
Okay.
Okay.
So those are definitely things that you want to, like, if you decide to take advantage of the deal today, you know, get the 1,000 off, pay the 1,500, and then have a task list and find out what the quote would be. Then
Okay.
that'd be good. Let me go back here real quick. Okay, so we've gone to the auctions, went to users, we went to pages. Basically, this is your banner table, kind of like how we saw up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is where, because this changes. It kind of rotates
Okay.
every maybe like 5 to 10 seconds. It'll swap out, and so this allows you to change that. So you'd put your images in there and what you want it to be.
Okay. Okay.
And then I think we went through the contact page, about, facts, all that kind of stuff you would build in here for people who are like looking. But the most important is invoices. So invoices is built into it. So you can see all the invoices if they were paid or not, status paid, and you can view the invoice and you can see what happened. And obviously, if you go to outstanding, which is not paid, well, there was a red one in there before, but the color scheme is red.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, paid population shows you all those. So it gives you an idea of who hasn't paid, who is paid, and how you can proceed to move forward with that. And then reports. This basically is going to list all the reports that are being created regarding like statuses and everything like that.
Okay.
Live, closed, and paid. And then it has like built in if you want to search a different category, if you're looking for a closing date. And then this part, I'll let Gerald explain about the customizing page. Hey, Gerald.
Yes.
Can you explain about the SEO access?
Yeah. For the SEO access, so you can see there the first field that you're gonna see is the select page field, and there's a drop down, and this is what I'm talking about earlier, that you can customize the SEO. I mean the meta tags or meta paragraphs that you wanted to input in. So, for example, you wanted to select a page, and then you wanted to select the for the recreation vehicles category. Then you can type in there the your meta tags that you wanted to put in there, and then yeah. So when somebody in Google wanted to search for some kind of affordable recreational vehicles, RV, something like that, and it matches on your meta tags that you put in there in the recreation vehicles category, then it would be easier for you to be found on Google. You
Yes.
can be on the very first page or the very first one on search list. So something like that. So it's just simple. And as you can see here, we are using the rich text editor. So you can customize everything in there. So it's HTML enabled. So every design or any design that you wanted, so it would be doable. And yeah, it would be rendered correct. So actually, maybe we can show him uh, one website of our customer, which is auctionwin.com, and
Okay.
you can show him the meta tags in there. to see for him to see what we're talking about. So so this is one of our customers' website, ActionWin, and it's based on Ontario, Canada. And as you can see, if you're going to scroll down all the way down, you can see there that
Yeah.
there are some paragraphs in there. So that's what I'm talking about the meta text. So as you can see there,
Okay.
there's some text there, some verbiage. So and if you're gonna explore Justin, another category. So can you please click on the options above?
Oh, sorry
Options.
here. Mhm.
Yeah, and then for example, go to electronics, something like that. And then
Mhm.
as you can see here, there below the items, there are other meta tags there, meta paragraphs.
Okay.
So it would be helpful for them to be searchable on the internet, especially on Google or Bing, something like that. So that's the very purpose of that feature, SEO Access.
I see.
So
Okay.
yeah, Justin.
Yep, I'm here. Okay.
Okay. So yeah,
All right,
I
let me
think
go out of that.
is there anything else to discuss?
I think that is about it. We went through pretty much how to populate, create an auction real quick to put in. Only thing we can do left is actually just show something being bid on. Let's say if I click bid now and log in, you already gave me the credentials, so I'll just copy that real quick. And there we go. Okay. And place bid. You are now the highest bidder. So I just did that real quick.
So when between place the bid and then the confirmation, the page which I just showed you, there should be a confirmation page highlighting all the fees involved, final bid, and the final payout they would require to pay. So that if that can also be part of that screen, that would be great.
That would be part of the. So right now it shows like the bid history and everything like that regarding it. But I
Yeah.
know for the breakdown verbiage and everything you were looking for, like for
Yeah.
this would just be a customization to make sure that it has all the
Yeah,
actual things built
that's
in.
just information. If you place the bid, then it will be a pop-up or a next page showing, illustrating all the fees uh, and the final amount out, because it has commission for the seller and all that stuff. So that those fields should be displayed before placing the final bid.
Okay. That, so basically you're talking about like, kind of like the invoice.
Yeah. Yeah, basically this is something which is, yeah, these are the
But
fields which we require like this much for the shipping and so on and so forth.
Gotcha. So I know we have that here, but I see what you're
Just
saying, how
on
you would like
content.
it to show up on the actual front page.
Yeah, front page, just the illustration before placing the bid. Sometimes customers, just to calculate how much final payout would be for this bid.
Right. No, that would definitely
Yeah.
be, again, a simple customization to put the
Yep.
coding in for it to load. Because this thing is
Yeah.
basically made for, we have a auction software, which is just for cars that have a lot of that breakdown, but it's strictly for cars. And so it has like what you're looking for, but it would only be for cars. And so this has like that multi-platform feature, how we could just add in the, get a quote on the task list of what you're looking for, and then that would be implemented into the software for, the car section.
Okay, understood.
Yes, sir. Gerald, did I miss anything important?
Well, I think that's it. Yeah, there's nothing else to discuss. So that's basically it. So if you wanted to add more features in it and more customizations, yeah, it's very doable.
What
And
should
continue
I
with
should I bring Doug on regarding the customizations to see, or
Yeah.
wait?
Yeah, if I can ballpark idea of what kind of investment we are looking at with
Okay,
respect to customization, so that
sure.
it
Okay,
will
so give
be
me
helpful for.
Andy, give me 1 moment, and I'm gonna bring him on real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, we'll see if he comes on. Hi, Doug.
Hey,
Hey, Doug. I brought you in. We just got done showing the demo and everything,
okay.
but he had some particular descriptions and things he wanted to be like for the vehicles. And
Mhm.
there's actually an image. I'll show it to you right here because my
What's
screen is
his
being
name?
shared. Oh, sorry, Andy.
Andy. Okay. Hang on, let me look at that.
Hi, Doug. How are you?
Oh, hey, Andy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, how are you going?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'll be able to answer any questions you might have. Let me look at this image that Justin is sharing.
Sure.
So basically like the
This
overview descriptions and everything.
even if you go into another category other than vehicles, you'll see how they are displaying the information.
What site are we
And
looking at?
It's
uh,
pretty much a site that Andy showed us of something he's kind of looking for regarding like for putting cars up. So it's definitely it's a customization. He just wanted to get an idea of what you thought, it would be, or.
Mhm. Well, let me ask you this, Andy. Is this going to be more of a timed auction site like eBay, or is there going to be a live auction in real time with bidders at a location?
yeah, that the live auction module probably will be starting later next year because at the moment we don't have a proper warehouse. So this will be like time auction website at this stage. Yeah, keeping
see.
in there will be a live auction module later next year.
Okay, so we have a product called Visual Auction Vehicle that is probably going to be a good fit as a starting point for this kind of a site. What you want is a little
Okay.
more elaborate, but what we have is going to be the basis, and then we'd have to do some design changes and things like that to match what you're showing us here.
Hey, Doug. So Andy actually wants to do vehicles and other types of items and stuff like that. So that's why we're showing him Visual Auction 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, are you the sole seller, Andy? Are you going to be the only one selling on the site?
No, we will be just the provider of the platform. So we'll have seller, buyers, individuals, or maybe consignment sellers as well. So yeah, so there will be multiple parties involved.
Okay, then we'd have to start off with Visual Auction 12. it has a larger feature set. We just have to change the design, which we have to do anyway. So that would be the starting software for this. So I guess you want to, and actually Visual Auction Vehicle is mainly just for vehicles, but Andy, you want to sell everything on this site, not only vehicles, but including vehicles. Is that right?
Yeah, predominantly there will be vehicles, but we do want to sell industry equipment, heavy equipment with respect to probably mining relevant machinery and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. But if it's outside of the kind of the genre of vehicles, then the post-auction page would have to change to accommodate other types of products like iPhones. I don't know what else you had in mind. But obviously vehicles have certain fields that you would need that just would apply to vehicles, like maybe a VIN number, or
Yes.
the number of seats or something like that.
Yeah.
So
So
we
a
could,
VIN number, engine number, maybe a inspection, vehicle inspection certificate number. So this kind of information probably be required.
right. Yeah, and that's native in Visual Auction Vehicle. So I think what we would do in this case, and I guess they told you about the Christmas special, which you probably didn't even know about before this, but it's expiring today. We could extend it maybe one more day if necessary, because I'll be around tomorrow as well. But I think what we're looking at here is the price of the software, which is, if you do get the Christmas special, it's $1,500. If not, it would be $2,500, and that's still a good price. So even if you miss the Christmas special for some reason, $2,500 is a good price. We sell our software fairly inexpensively. There are software like this out there that's like $50,000 or something. But anyway, beyond the software, you're going to need some customizations.
Yep.
And we're probably looking at a few thousand on top of the software. So
Okay.
I'm guessing we're going to be looking at somewhere around 5,000-6,000 in total.
Okay.
Depending
with the
on if you,
customization.
I'm sorry, say again.
Yeah, I'm saying with the tweaking of the software as per our liking. Probably there are a couple of modules with respect to when the user is when we are signing up users, ID validation, API integration would be there. That's for sure. And
what kind of API? What kind of API integration?
So what we are thinking is to validate the ID of the user.
Okay.
Yeah, so that there are third parties which provide this kind of in Australia. So we can, take their services, and then they will be able to provide us with the API access. And then when our user is signing up, user can directly validate their IP or their ID, and then we will know that this is a legitimate user.
Yes, I understand. So this is something we do a lot. We have a customer right now that's selling RVs, and we're doing a site for him that's similar to what you want. So we know what we're doing here. So I think the best way forward would be if you want to go ahead and get the software first, and then we'll come up with a quote for you based on what your requirements are.
Fair enough. Okay.
Um,
And that would be the visual auction software we are looking.
Well, yeah, all of our products are covered by the Christmas special, so I think it'll be Visual Auction 12 or Visual Auction Vehicle, but we'll see which one would take the less time to modify to meet your requirements and use that one. They're both the same price, so it's not going to make a difference.
Okay, okay. And dollar, we are looking at US dollars or Canadian?
Yeah, no, US dollars.
US dollars, okay, okay. Very well. Okay, let me just take this back to my other partners. So I'm from the IT part and they are from the business part. So I'll grab hold of them, and thank you for extending it for one more day. So that gives me some time to discuss with them.
Yeah, I figured you'd need that.
Yeah, thank you for I'll probably, because we stop our staff went on holidays on 20th, so
Yes.
our office is closed already. So, but obviously we are all in touch. So let me just speak to them. I really wanted him to join in as well, but he was out with his family, so couldn't join.
I see.
But I'll have a follow-up discussion with them. I'll show this. By the way, we are recording this so that I can show them this recording. And then we can decide what we need to do with that.
Okay.
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 All right.
So that's great. What I will do, I'll just take all the notes and discuss this and get back to you guys and see how we go about it.
Yes, sir. Do you want me to schedule a call back with you tomorrow around same time?
Tomorrow won't be I won't be available because I'm on a deployment site tomorrow. Thursday, Australia, same time as we started today would be, no, not Thursday, Friday. If you are working on Friday.
Your Friday would be our Thursday.
Thursday. At the moment, I am Wednesday, 21st of December. So 11 a.m. at the moment.
It's 11 p.m.
AM.
Oh, a.m. Okay, I was like, wait. Okay, I know.
11
I know that the special only goes for one more day, that Doug's extending it. Do you think you would be able to talk with them and let them know?
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll send you all the bank wire information in case you decide to move forward with it, so you'll have it.
Okay.
And Doug, I also talked to Andy regarding the web hosting as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. So, yeah, it might be premature to send you out all the paperwork at this stage, but at least an invoice for the software and the bank wire information. That way you can avail yourself of the Christmas special. If not, it's going to be an additional $1,000.
Okay. We'll see how it plays with the others. Probably. Okay. Sounds like a plan. And regarding our next meeting, Friday, Australian time would be lovely for me, if that's work. No, wait, just a moment. Let me just be more realistic. 23rd Friday. No, can't do. It's 23rd, and I won't be available. I'll be out bush doing some hunting, so I won't be available on 23rd. I'll be back on Monday, 26th, which is your Sunday. Not practical. Yeah, that the latest we can discuss is on 28th my 28th, which will be 27th of yours, if you are available.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and if we need to communicate, can we communicate by text, like phone text, or what's the best way?
Oh yeah, I'll be mobile. Emails and everything will be working, but yeah, won't be in front of the computer. Um, that's why meeting is unrealistic. But yeah, we can exchange emails and phone calls, whatnot.
okay, well, at least we know like, so today is the 20th, so that means it's 21st for you.
Yeah.
So if he's extending the sale, that means to the 22nd for you. Okay, I'm just calculating. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just shoot you a text tomorrow and just see
Yeah.
if you're just like a text saying like, you know, did you want to move forward or anything, just so we know that we have that deal for you until end of day tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I'll make sure that we have the answer for you by that time.
Okay,